partners. Yeah, we do see a lot of people.
So I'm glad it ain't just me.
Yeah.
But y'all don't go around hugging him.
Right. Yours is extreme. You didn't get the name mixed up. You didn't wave. You
Y'all
hugged.
know me. I don't go around hugging people.
No.
That's not my thing.
And that's the thing. You went in with confidence.
Yeah, like, hey,
I get
I'm
it.
back. I'm like, if time to still, you look like that person, because I know that person don't look like that now.
Right.
When have you been in a situation where you thought you were talking to someone or someone was talking to you and they weren't? They just weren't. Got dinner for two at Bovine Steakhouse for the Visit Orlando Magical Dining, one of the Visit Orlando Magical Dining restaurants. But I got to hear your story. I'm not the only one that got embarrassed. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067, live stream, social media. We want to hear your stories. You thought they were talking to you. You thought you knew them, but you weren't. We're going to hook you up with dinner. Call us now. Got to hear your story on Johnny's House. Johnny's House, 77 right now. It's 8:46, 40% chance of rain, and it's going to be hot and muggy just like it's been the last couple of days. All right, you thought you knew somebody. Hey, what's up? Hey, you ain't who I thought you were, and it's kind of embarrassing. And it happened to me, and I don't want to see that person again because then I got left to know I don't know who you are, but I hugged you anyway. So I want to find out, when did you think it was somebody that wasn't? Got dinner for two at Bovine Steakhouse for the Visit Orlando Magical Dining Restaurant. From Oviedo, Crystal, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Johnny's House.
How are you?
Really good, thank you. Hope you guys are doing well as too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So when did it happen?
Sure. So I was at the gym around 6 o'clock in the morning, and I thought I saw my daughter's teacher, and she was on the treadmill, and I waved in the mirror, and she didn't acknowledge me. And I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe she didn't see me.
Well, no,
so
she's working out.
Yeah,
she's working out.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I walked up to her, and I just start talking like, hey, good morning. And my daughter's in the midst of potty training. and she's just kind of staring at me. And I'm like, it's kind of unusual. She's normally very friendly, but, like, it's early. And then, I was just talking, and she was just staring at me. And then I said, like, okay, well, that's awesome. You work out before school, before the kids. I'll see you at Carline in an hour. And she's like, what? And I was like, Lauren? And she was like, no, my name is Christina. And I was like, oh, my goodness, you have a twin with my daughter's teacher. I am so sorry. And she just like, yeah, it was so awkward, and I kind of just left after that.
Crystal, you make me feel better, because that was real bad.
Yeah.
That was real bad.
It was so bad. Oh, my God.
She didn't laugh it off with you?
Not really. She kind of was like, this lady is kind of crazy, because I was like all peppy and like up, and she just like was like, why are you telling me about your daughter potty training? Like, what is going on?
Oh, my goodness. All right, you hold on a second. Now I feel bad now. From Lady Lake, Evan.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, Evan? When did you get somebody confused?
All right, so I was out and about somewhere, and so me and my girlfriend, we went to the bathroom, and I went to the bathroom really quick. So I came out and I see somebody wearing a white shirt and some jeans that look just like her. I mean, just like her. So I just go up behind her, slap her butt, and I hold her, and I just felt her body tense up, like squeeze up, and then her man comes around the corner. Hey, what do you do to my girl? I was like, and he pushes me. I was like, I'm sorry, man. I really thought it was my girl. He's like, how can you take your girl confused with my girl? Then by this time, my girl walks out. And I was like, bro, look. And so she comes running by, I was like, just look at them next to each other. And so they turned around, long hair, black hair, straightened out, white shirt, jeans, everything looked like.
Good thing your girl walked up because you was about to get the beat down.
Seriously.
Oh, yes, he was.
Yes, he was. You hold on 1 second. From St. Cloud, Layla, good morning.
Good morning, Johnny.
All right, when you get somebody confused?
So earlier this year, I was kind of trying out the whole online dating thing, and because of that, I took this guy, like, we went on a date to an old employer that I used to work at, like, a long time ago, and I saw a person who I thought was an old coworker, went through the whole process, talking about times we worked together, introduced them. It wasn't the person I thought it was.
Oh, no.
And then it was completely awkward because it was like the first or second date, I think, with this guy.
I bet you that happens a lot.
I'm seeing so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like half an hour later, we're going through and we're talking. And of course, when you're doing the whole online dating, getting to know people, you don't necessarily you talk to a few people, right?
Yeah.
Well, I went to introduce the guy that I was on the date with to somebody and kind of had a stumble for a minute because I forgot his name.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
But you just want to disappear.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay, life, let me take that 2-minute clip and let's go ahead and erase that and pretend that never happened. It does. All right, you hold on a second. Me, what they say?
Let's see. XMO powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone was on a date with someone they met online. So they just got to the bar, sat down at the table with the guy that looked just like the guy and started talking for about 10 minutes. And then the date showed up.
No.
So they got 10 minutes into a date with the wrong person.
Oh.
That other person sounds like he was into it.
I'm guessing they were playing along. Like,
See
hey,
what
what's
I'm
up, girl?
saying? I feel like it happens a lot.
Wow. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad at all. Crystal, who thought she was talking to her daughter's teacher, and this lady like, who the heck are you talking to? Dinner for two at Bovine Steakhouse for Visit Orlando Magical Dining. 6 weeks, 3 courses, 2 exceptional prices. Savor the flavors with a record-smashing 150-plus restaurants. Now through September 30th, every meal served during Visit Orlando Magical Dining, presented by Orlando Health, benefits the Mustard-Seed of Central Florida and other nonprofits. Ray, celebrity news.
Let's talk about Beetlejuice, that new movie that's coming out.
Let's talk
Some of the
about it.
ratings.
Coming up, couple minutes, Johnny's house.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
Now, your chance at $1,000 and a trip to our iHeartRadio Music Festival. Text the nationwide keyword Vegas to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rate supply in this nationwide contest. That's Vegas to 200-200. This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
106.7
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so that Beetlejuice movie is coming out on September 6th, but we're hearing more about it. You know, Rotten Tomatoes usually gets like the gist of it down from their viewers and like the critics.
Because they have like, not before they have sneak previews.
Yeah.
They let people see it.
Yeah, they have like the Venice Film Festival where they played it, and they hosted the world premiere of Beetlejuice. And as far as reviews from the event, and it trickled down to Rotten Tomatoes, it became clear that the movie Beetlejuice is everything that everybody wanted since 1988 when the first one came out. So for them to say that is pretty great to hear.
I don't remember it.
You don't remember it?
I remember watching it, but I don't remember it.
It's one of those movies that it's like, it's kind of cheesy when you watch it as an adult, but I mean, it came out in 1988.
I don't know. I feel like it's still like
still good. It's still good. I think
I just know he's annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
So, but Tim Burton is the one that's remaking this one,
Well,
so
of
you know
course.
it's going to be pretty good. But if you haven't noticed, for that movie, Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis, they did not return for this movie, and Tim Burton basically explained why. Basically, he had a story in mind that didn't involve their characters, and he didn't want to just like shoehorn them in just for the sake of it, which makes sense.
Now maybe he wrote the story knowing that they might be possibly a problem to get him to do the movie.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure he threw it out there and said, hey, who's interested in doing it again? And they may not have said, I want to do it. And they said, okay,
So, but he did say, I think the thing was for me is that I didn't want to just tick any boxes and just like check them off. And so he was basically saying that, they're such an amazing part of the first one that he was focusing on something else, which makes sense, because you don't want to force a character. So that comes out again September 6th.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw Kelly Clarkson's husband. What happened to him? He's in Slipknot, so he's like a celebrity himself.
Yeah.
He had to go to the emergency room because a few nights ago they lit a bonfire and he had severe burns from it. So the next day he went to go check to see if the burn fire was like put out and everything, and there was like some debris around, and so he tried to go and like put it out and everything.
Got burned again?
So no. So the next day after the bonfire, he tried to go put it out, what was left of it, and that's when he burned himself. And so he had to go to the emergency room. He had burns across his arm, and he had to be transferred to a facility where there was like burn care for him.
Why would a band member who's performing have to go and check and see if a fire's out?
No, this wasn't his show. It was just them like having a bonfire.
Gotcha. See, I thought I had the picture that they had one at their
No,
on the
I was
concert.
just making it relevant of like who he is, because he is a celebrity himself.
Okay.
But
yeah, you got to do that.
He posted, he's like, do not mess around with fire whatsoever, and he was warning fans. He was like, you cannot.
If you ever put one out, you can tell like that first layer looks like it's gone.
Yeah.
But you start stepping on it.
Yeah, so I guess like at first at their home, like somebody had to like rush him on a 4-wheeler and then get him to the hospital, then get him to, so it was like a whole ordeal.
You think Kelly called him and said, is he okay?
I would hope so.
Well, it's Kelly Osbourne. You said Clarkson.
You said Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah. So it's Kelly Osbourne, and they are together. They're just not
Kelly
married.
Osbourne.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
Like they're partners.
Oh, you should have corrected me.
Well, no, because I was letting you finish the story.
Yeah.
But I was because Kelly Clarkson would have let her ex burn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, that's why I asked. I wanted to see.
That's why I figured. Wait, let me fix this.
Okay.
Maybe she loved it
That
a
would
little
have been
bit.
an even better story.
And you like, maybe she did. I'm like, I guess they made up somewhere. Yeah, Kelly Clarkson left.
No,
Oh, this would be a
Kelly
CSI
Osbourne.
investigation.
Yes, it would.
If it was
It
Kelly Clarkson.
absolutely would. It would be like Kelly Clarkson threw gas on a fire by her ex-husband.
There you go. There you go. All right, we'll come back. Let's find out what's trending in the world on Johnny's House. 9:10, what's trending, Reese?
You got to hear about this girl and the amount of money she made on overbooked flight vouchers.
I want to hear about it on Johnny's House. Johnny's House, 9:13, 40% chance of rain, and it is 78 right now. Norris.
Yeah.
What's trending?
All right. So there's this new shift coming in from younger women who are skipping the traditional college degrees and are opting for careers in skilled trades like electricians, car mechanics, and truck drivers.
Nice.
So these
car
are the
mechanics make more than doctors.
Wait, what?
$140 an hour.
Well, a lot of times, yeah. Unless you like one of them high-paid surgeon doctors. Yeah.
Well, these are the types of jobs that are usually dominated by men, of course, but women are out here pretty much saying that, like, I want to get paid.
Yeah, let me get some of that money.
Yeah. So this is like a heavy trend, pretty much questioning the value behind college degrees, especially when it comes to like the kinds of jobs where like you have to talk about finances, like what's going to hold you to it. So shout out to all these women. Yeah. This girl, she is going viral for for sharing her take on overbooked flights. So her name is Susan Berry, and she went to Italy for her travels.
Yep.
And then when it was time for her to fly back home, back to the U.S., the airline was overbooked.
Yeah.
So she decided to be one of those people to give up her seats, and she's like, all right, I'll take that airline voucher. And it was about $1,000. She got free dinner. She got an extra stay at a nice hotel.
Yeah.
She's documenting all this. She's like, oh, guys, look at me. I got all this. The next day, she went back to the airport. She's getting ready to head out. Overbooked again.
Yeah.
So, of course, you better believe she took that voucher. By day 3, she racked up $3,600.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I'm making it a mission to try to reach $10,000 for as long as I'm getting these overbooked vouchers. But up until day 4, then she went back home to Philly.
Most flights I've taken, near the end of the flight, they'll tell you, listen, we're overbooked. If you'd like to, this is what we're going to give you.
It pops up on the app now. When we were leaving for Dallas, it popped up on the app on our way to the airport. Hey, we're overbooked. If you're willing to do it now, and it had options, $250, $500, or $1,500. I'm like, who's going to push $250?
Yes, really?
Wait, yeah, like what's the tier to that?
What idiot's not going to start at 50? Well, there's a Bill of Rights. I saw a TikToker that did it, and if you read it, they owe you a ton of money. It's like 5 times your published airfare.
But you have to go ask for it,
you
right?
You got to push for it. If you accept what they give you, they'll give you whatever.
And there's a woman that actually tried to do that, and the lady at the counter was like, this isn't right. And then the lady was like,
It
and
is
showed her the proof and everything.
I
Oh,
did
my
it
goodness.
when I used to fly back and forth to Dallas years and years ago when I was dating the girl from Texas. I used to book my flight on purpose, the last flight on Sunday night, because they usually throughout the day would push. I used to fly for free all the time. I would get $500 a time and just bank it. I did like 6 trips for free.
If you're not on a set schedule,
Right,
you could rack up. I know a couple that did that. They say we knew we were going to get bumped and we going to stay the night, but we know this is going to pay for our next airfare.
Yep.
Yeah.
They plan for
And
that.
I was flying back every 2 weeks because we were dating long distance. So I'm like, well, I got 6 trips free.
Oh, yeah.
Just by
All
spending the
right.
night one night.
Oh, yeah. She did it.
There's a new study that shows top 10 rudest cities in the U.S. You ready?
Okay.
All right. Number 10, Charlotte, North Carolina. 9, Long Beach, California. 8, Las Vegas, Nevada. 7, Memphis, Tennessee. 6, Boston. 5, Oakland, California. 4, Louisiana, Kentucky. 3, Tampa. How is that even possible? I don't like. Is Tampa
Tampa's
rude?
Yeah,
It
they're
is.
rude. Yeah, they're rude.
I'm not there enough. Number 2, Philly, and guess what number 1 is? It's in Florida.
Miami.
Boom. There
Yeah.
we go.
Yes,
Of course. That's no
absolutely.
surprise.
I don't agree with number 10.
Of course not.
But I'm going to tell you why Charlotte's rude now. It's because all the people that moved there.
Oh, okay.
It is because Charlotte, it's a southern town. You got people that stand on corners and wave at you.
Yeah, and if you don't say Philly's number 1, you've never been to Philly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Philly. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I've never been.
And where did you say New York?
No,
No.
it's not on
New
the
York's
list.
not? Well, that's because
No.
everybody moved to North Carolina.
Right. Yeah.
And everybody
Charlotte.
moved here.
Yes.
From New York. There's so many New Yorkers down
Oh,
here.
my
Yeah,
goodness.
Philadelphia's got to be the worst.
Yeah,
man.
Charlotte's a southern town. Is everybody moved into Charlotte? They got just mean.
And I want to give a really quick shout out to our friends over at Poppy Smash. They're officially added to the Interco Stadium.
Oh,
They're
really?
now
Okay, good
serving-
for
Yeah.
them. No, that's a
Good
good
for them.
burger. That's a damn good burger, too.
Yes, it
That
is.
is a good burger. All right, we come back. We're going to talk about tailgating because it's starting over at UCF. What, at 2 o'clock they open the gates?
Yeah.
All right, it's happening today. Going to get into it on Johnny's House. $9.19 on Johnny's House. All right, UCF kicks off college football now. Officially started last week with what they say was an upset. Florida State been real quiet. Those Florida State University fans been a little quiet. I
Yeah,
understand.
I wasn't upset at all.
I watched that game.
Me too. That was a great game.
And I was like, UCF, Ooh.
Well, the kicker for Georgia Tech is from Ireland, which was really cool that in Ireland he kicked the game-winning field goal. So that's kind of cool.
Now, I mean, it launches now until like the 3rd or 4th week of January. There'll be some type of college football on TV. And our local team, UCF, we got a lot of new players, man. That's how college football is now.
Yep.
Yeah, listen, it's like I don't like it here, you go somewhere else. So they're starting off a brand new year, and the tailgating starts tonight. They got a concert. Is the concert free?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's out in front, and I think it's IOA Plaza. That's out front. Yeah, it's out there.
Oh my goodness, man! We talk about major college football right here in Central Florida, and that means the tailgating, and it starts at 2:00.
About 2:30.
I think the first lot's open at 2:30, and then everybody can get in at 3. I think. That's what the graphic said.
I haven't. The last time I went to a tailgate was how many years? That was when we did the Classic. And how many years ago was that?
Oh, my gosh. That's got to be 15 years ago.
We should go tailgate together.
I did go to one at the Bucks game that my boy took me to, and this was a spread.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a long spread.
Yep.
And then I went to one in Jacksonville, and my man said, come tailgate us with us, and all he had was like one chicken breast.
Oh, no.
See?
I'm like, dude, we got 6 people with us.
You got
Yeah. No, you got to go somewhere that does it right.
So Ray wanted to know what do you got to have at your I've never hosted one.
Yes.
I wouldn't even know how to host one.
Oh, we do it up.
So it's like, what do you need or what do you want when you go tailgating? So like for me, I'm like, we have to have one of those long tables so we could play flip cup or beer
Flip
pong.
cup? Really?
Yeah, or like cornhole. We've got to have some sort of games because you're sitting there for hours before.
When I first moved here, UCF played at the Camping World Stadium.
Citrus Bowl then, yeah.
And they never left the tailgate. They would all never go inside to the game. They would just tailgate.
My first UCF game, I didn't make it inside.
Yeah, and then they get on the highway and go right back to UCF all drunk.
Yeah.
But I remember the first time I went to one, and I'm like, they're drinking in public, and they're like, well, you can do that. You can do that what? At a tailgate.
Yes.
You can drink in public at a. The rules didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't. In my mind, it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
You can't drink publicly. You can in a tailgate. So you mean to tell me, as long as I'm in that little area over there, I can just drink like crazy? Open containers?
Yep.
Yeah. Blew my mind. I was like,
Yeah. And obviously, food-wise, we have to have tons of chips and dip. Chips and dips.
Now the one we had, we didn't plan it well because we had a friend that had a smoker, and we just had meat.
We had every meat in the world. We just had no sides.
Oh, no.
Zero.
That just doesn't sound right,
it was
though.
good, though.
It was delicious.
I'm sure.
But there was no-
Meat fest.
How are you going to wash that down outside of liquids?
We had liquor.
We had liquor.
I'm not complaining about the spread, but we didn't.
People were trying to buy plates from us.
Yes, yes. But no, I wouldn't even know what to host one. I wouldn't even know what
It depends on the time of day. Like, so if we're going to a game that starts at noon, your tailgating starts at 9.
Yeah.
So then we bring our little machine
Bacon.
with mimosas, and we have all the juices in my machine, and you make your own mimosas.
Okay,
we
so-
always
okay.
have the cornhole, but my wife also has a chandelier that she hangs because she's fancy from our tent.
okay.
We bring a power supply, like, so we can plug in a TV, and we bring a video game so you can play Xbox if you
You're
want.
lying.
No, I'm serious.
Here's my thing. If it starts at 9, what time you got to get there?
Well, we stay the night before. If tailgate starts at 9, we get there about 8, so we get our spot.
So you get
Yeah.
there, and then you start setting up. So then you start
And
at
then
9
we-
o'clock. You're ready.
Oh, we're ready, yeah.
Okay, so you're not 9 o'clock getting set up.
No,
9
that's
o'clock.
when the sometimes it opens 3 hours before
Yeah,
kickoff.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
So if you can only get in 3 hours
Before
before
kickoff.
But we have a bin that's like for tailgating and it says tailgating on it.
Yeah.
And so it's already ready to go. So we can get set up, the basic set up pretty quick, and then within the first 30 to 45 minutes we're full set up, and then we just got our chairs and we're chilling. But like we tailgate down in Miami, the Hurricanes games.
yeah.
So they got people that have full bars where you can buy drinks for donation because you can't sell drinks.
Oh, that's fun.
They got in every section has at least one truck with a giant stripper pole in it and a DJ, a full-on DJ
Love
with
that.
decks,
Really?
and like stacks of speakers. Yeah, it's like a. It's
I
like
wouldn't
a
even
party.
know where to begin.
Yeah,
So
I
much
went
fun.
to a tailgate for the Dolphins game once, and it was wild. Just like food and loud music, and like you just make friends with everyone as
Yeah.
you work your way to the stadium.
If you think that's wild, go to a college tailgate because that's the refined tailgating NFL because they got more money. They're more grown up.
The way
College
you guys are
tailgates
hyping this
nuts.
up, the way that you guys are hyping this up is insane because listen, I love FAU. I've been to one tailgate, and it does not sound like anything that you guys are talking about.
You got to go to a UCF game.
Yeah.
It'll be fun for
UCFs
you.
are fun.
Yeah, you walk around, and I've seen people because I'm walking through the crowd to get to the stadium, and you see the tailgaters out there. There's some people that are serious about it.
Yes.
It's like it's an art form. They know, okay, we do this every week. I'm going to have this set up. You get here. And they sit in their areas, and they have their drinks and they have the food, and they take pride in the food.
My wife makes 200 orange and green Jell-O shots.
Good
She
Lord.
hates Jell-O shots, but we pass them out to people that are walking by. And then when we're done, because we're running out of time, we take them with us in a little bag and hand them out on the way to the stadium.
So when you get to the game, you're drunk?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the goal, because I don't want to pay
yeah.
$38 for a drink inside the stadium. Wow. And some college stadiums you can't buy alcohol, so a lot of or you can only buy beer and not liquor. So yeah, it just depends on where you're at. But yeah, no, the goal is to feel good when you get inside. So then maybe you get one drink by halftime, and then when they stop serving third quarter, you don't need no drinks.
See, I can't drink beer. Beer goes right through me. I mean, it's just swoop. I mean, it's just like excuse me. And I sit there and hold it as much as I can. Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't drink
like that. All right, so we want to find out what is your must-have at a tailgate. I wouldn't even know where to start. I just I wouldn't like the one we had. We just had meat.
So
oh, we had a lot of liquor now. We had tons of liquor, but all we had was meat. What is it you must have if you're tailgating, you listen to us going, you guys are just amateurs. We want to hear what is it you must have at a successful tailgate party. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile 41067. Live streamers, we want to hear from you if you tailgate, and we'll throw it up on social media. You're throwing a tailgate or you've been to one, you must have these things to make it perfect. We want to hear from you because we want to design one. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Tell us about your tailgating on Johnny's House. 939, 81 degrees on Johnny's house. UCF kicks off the brand new season tonight at 7 o'clock. Tailgate, they say the gates open at 2. I want to find out if you're going to have an amazing tailgate party. What is it you have to have? I've never thrown one. I've been to one that somebody else threw when I was just there, but never thrown one. Chloe from Maitland, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, what do you need for a tailgate?
So my sister's school, which is St. John's College in Annapolis, Maryland, we had to have bottles of Prosecco.
Oh, my goodness. What kind of tailgate is that?
So it wasn't football. They don't have football at this school, but it was croquet. And it's been going on
That's
for
so
like
fancy.
30 plus years. And if you Google it, it's very serious. They play against the Naval Academy.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, because it's croquet, everything has to be fancy.
Yes.
So the tailgating, there's competitions between tailgating. People set up tents, and they have, like, sterling silver with,
Ooh.
like, crab cakes. And, I mean, this is everyone. This is not one or two. This is, like, 20 tents. And then at one point, my godmother used to win the tailgating competition. She put a chandelier. One year, someone had chocolate fountains.
Oh, my gosh, that's so
So
fun.
y'all are real. Now, how many croquet matches do you have a year?
One.
So
And
one.
it's
Oh,
just
so
against the Naval Academy.
oh, that's awesome, man. So everybody knows this is it. So y'all get dressed up and everything.
Oh, yeah, they get I mean, a lot of them will dress up like Great Gatsby era or like
Yes.
20s era.
Yes.
And like the Naval Academy they have to wear their dress, the players have to wear their dress blues and stuff. So St. John's, which is a very, very liberal arts school.
Yes.
I mean, their big sport is croquet.
Yeah.
They usually try to dress up like funny. Like one year they all dressed up as Where's Waldo.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That is so cool.
So
Huge rivalry.
that's been a tradition for how many years?
Last I read, it was at least 40.
40. That is so cool. Now, do you ever really watch the croquet match, or you just stay there for the tailgating?
Both?
I wouldn't even know what I was watching.
How much Prosecco you have.
Yeah, right?
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that one, man. We got to look out for that.
The St. John's, the college actually serves champagne.
Nice.
They're like, we don't play.
I played croquet at my
We don't
grandma's trailer park when I was a kid.
Because you got the croquet badminton set combo.
Yeah, you had to hit it through the little wickets.
Yes, I remember that. All right, Chloe, thank you for holding on. We know you had to go, but thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
I feel like that'd be so much fun.
Yeah,
It would
it's
be fun.
It's
Yeah.
a one
Yeah.
shot deal. So you got to go all out for it. From St. Cloud, Sean, how you doing?
Hey, good morning, guys.
All right, Sean, tell us about your tailgate.
So, I just had a recent experience last season for NFL. Detroit Lions opened up in Tampa playing the Bucks.
Okay.
While I was there was a trailer that was converged into a tailgate trailer. They had TVs, the antenna sticking up, and like a little bar kind of thing wrapped around
Okay.
where the tires were. It was a bar on top of the tires of the trailer.
Okay.
Had so many drinks. This guy was a big Buck fan, and I'm a diehard Lions fan. So I come over there so like flabbergasted by this trailer, and the guy was like, "Hey, here's my number. You want me to help you design one? I can help you." But the thing that I know you guys are asking, what is a must-have? I'm picking this trailer with a lot of alcohol in it.
Now, was he giving the alcohol away, or was it given away for a donation?
No, he was giving it away. He was like, "Here." I'm wearing I'm all decked out in my Lions gear.
Yeah.
And this guy was that nice. He was hooking up all Lions fans, Bucks fans. He was hooking up everybody. And of course, people were like, the wife had a little bucket set up to the side, donation.
Yeah.
And of course, we're gonna hook him up.
Yeah.
He was not asking for anything, but the bucket was there. So I guess it was donation kind of thing.
Yeah, you can't ask because then you're selling.
You're selling. Wow.
But the must-have. Now, after seeing that, the must-have, I'm thinking a tailgate trailer. The TV was mechanical, like on a motor.
Sean, this thing fascinated you, didn't it?
Seriously.
Dude, some of the setups are insane.
I was flabbergasted, man. I went and got a trailer in my backyard, and me and my buddy, he's a Lions fan. We're trying to come up with a a scheme of how, schematics of how to do this.
So you already bought it. You already had a trailer. You bought it.
I bought the trailer. Now it's time to build it.
Wow.
Well, let us see before, during, and after. All right.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that for you guys.
All right, Sean. Thank you for calling, man. Wow, this thing impressed the heck out of this man. Ray, what's over there?
Somebody said music and great company.
Mm-hmm.
I need shade, alcohol, food, and good people.
I can see all of that. Yeah, for sure.
We need cooler weather.
Yeah, for sure.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
And beer and a lawn chair is all Shelby needs.
Nice. And Brian.
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need to check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. They said the grill and someone who knows how to handle the grill.
Yes,
is
who
good.
wants to handle, not it's your turn to cook.
Right.
They
and then
want to do it.
All the essentials for the tailgating Olympics. Red Solo cups, ping pong balls, cornhole, all that stuff.
So you make it an event. It's an event every home game. And the Reese live streamers.
Yeah, this is funny. Mr. Styles, he said, my first tailgate, me and my boys bought cold subs, and we got made fun of. And then the people next to us were like, put those sandwiches down and let me fix you a plate.
Yeah, come on over here. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. All right, well, good luck, UCF. It's 9:45 in Johnny's house. $9:48. We got to get up out of here.
Not much, actually. Just going to the gym and then hopefully trying to get a nap in today. I haven't had one all week, so it's catching up to me.
Very good. Naris?
I am going to be getting ready for some meetings later on today, taking it easy because I worked a lot of hours yesterday, so catching up with some rest. But, yeah, chilling.
All right. Name Brian.
Some radio shows, obviously, around here. Going to try to watch some football tonight.
Yeah, for
A
sure.
whole bunch of college football on. Shout out to Elixir, downtown Orlando. They brought us in some food again.
They do have the best wings in town, y'all.
Best lunch in downtown. If you work anywhere around downtown, they're over there on Washington. Monday, they do half-price burgers and wings all day and night. Taco Tuesdays, of course. You can get $3 craft taco, $2 shots of tequila. That's the home of the Manchester United fan club, so you can catch games there. Real Madrid games are there. And then, obviously, it's the official home of the Gators, and all the UCF games will be there, including tonight.
Don't be shocked if the football season, y'all don't see me sitting up in there eating wings and watching the game.
Seriously, right?
I like that place.
Food is so good, and it's so easy to get in and out of because it's right outside of downtown, so on Washington. So, yeah, Elixir has the UCF game tonight. If you're not going to the game and you want a good spot to watch it, go check out Elixir.
Sounds good. Ryan Seacrest, it's all yours. Have a beautiful day, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.
What's up, y'all? I knew y'all were still here. I just a winner for the guitar came, and then food came, and then I had to have a little discussion with JJ Rice, the Rice Man, and then I have work to do now. So I was just coming back to say bye to whoever's left. Only 10 of y'all left. It's an empty room now. So peace out, everybody. Bye bye.